Hello and welcome to Sutter Health Park in Sacramento. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Athletics. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the hill in this one, Matt Crook. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Just about to get started, Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And we're underway. Krug, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. In the air, right field, and there's one down. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, first baseman.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now it's Freddie Freeman. He always seems to have a smile on his face when we get a chance to talk with him, Chris. That one fouled off.
Freeman, one of those guys everyone wants on their team, and it's not only for that great smile of his. One thing that separates him is how much he cares about winning. Yeah, he's talented, but I don't think there's a selfish bone in his body.
Here's the 0-2.
Freeman is one of those guys that backs it up, too. If his manager wanted to try something different because it's going to help the team, he's going to give it a shot, and that's just the way he's wired, whatever it takes to win. Freeman is exactly the type of player great teams need to have on their roster because the game of baseball is such a team sport. So I guess it's no surprise Freeman has been on some really good teams in his career.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Out towards left center. And there's 2 away.
Batting fourth, shortstop Mookie Betts.
Let's go, Green, go, baby, let's go. Here we go, man.
Ball.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Fifth, left fielder Teoscar.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Pajes at second. Betts on at first with 2 down. Foul ball there.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on 2 outs. Hammered on the line, base hit. Here comes Pages around third. The tag is in there. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
In the air to left center. Bolte on the move, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 1-0 ball game. We go to the bottom of the first, and on the hill for the Dodgers, Eric Lauer. What do we have on him?
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
Digging in, Henry
Leading off the
Bolte.
ball game tonight, center fielder, number 33, Henry Bolte.
There's a swing and a miss. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know, they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Fouled off. He was late. The 0-1. Runner on the go. Ball outside.
No.
Second.
In there.
Safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Man at second. In the dirt. The throw to third. And he's got no chance. He's out.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. He gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
This one in the air center field. Pages has a beat on it. 2 away now. And let's take a look at the lineup. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
Nick Kurtz up next for the A's.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level. Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. There's a line drive to left field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And the tying run is on base.
Those plays are challenging for outfielders because of the chase to the ball. You know you have to do everything perfect just to track it down. Sometimes even that's not enough to make the catch.
Ball. Hey.
That clips the corner. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Pajes settles underneath it, and that ends the inning. We move to the second here in Sacramento. It's the Dodgers 1 and the A's nothing. On now to the top half of inning number 2. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. This one in the air right field. And it falls. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting 8th, second baseman Miguel Rojas.
That clips the corner. And now the count is even. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Ripped on a line to center. Makes the grab.
Batting 9th, catcher Dalton Rushing.
One out man at first. And next for LA, Dalton Rushing. That one ripped, but foul. And that is out of play. Man at first, one away. Drilled in the air out towards right center. He makes the grab.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter Alex Freeman.
Look how far he had to go that time. What an amazing catch.
He believes that he can get to everything, and that attitude allows the speed to play in well enough for him to run down balls that guys would just play off the hop.
Fought off foul. The 0-1.
Ball down.
Really
Outside.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And now 2-2. Swung on, belted. Way back there.
Foul
That
ball.
was foul, and he'll see another. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Thomas under it, and that is that. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 1 and the A's nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Colby Thomas.
Colby Thomas.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
On the ground.
That's a foul
and
ball.
it goes just foul. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Batting 6.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
That's in for a strike. And he pumps it a strike. On the ground to the
That's
left.
foul.
And foul ball. The 0-2.
Ball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, they locked him up with the cutter on the outside right there, and I got to think he was looking middle in because he just couldn't pull the trigger. And, you know, with 2 strikes, fastball coming in, you got to be ready to swing it. That time it cut to the outside part of the plate, and he just couldn't pull the trigger.
Max Muncy up next for the A's.
Ball 1.
Two down, nobody on.
No, that's a ball.
That one
Ball.
missed. Now 3-0. Fastball for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. 3-2 now. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the second. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Now pitching.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Jeff Hartley.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off for the Dodgers, center fielder Andy Paez.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front,
Ball.
so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Come on, Athletics. Let's go, green and gold.
The 2-1.
Ball,
Just
no.
missed.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Three-two. Got him.
Three.
Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman Freddie Freeman.
And
Ball
that
one.
misses. And that's ball 1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The 1-0. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Let's go, green and gold, baby. Let's go.
Here's a 1-2. And they'll do it again.
Let's go, green and gold, baby. Let's go.
The 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Misses
That's the
off
ball.
the inside. And now it's 3-2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Hard hit left side. Over to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop Mookie Betts.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Mookie now. Single to right in his first trip.
That's a strike.
Two down, nobody on. That one almost got him.
Come on, Athletics.
This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. That was blasted to the moon. And they add on. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Up the middle. Fires over to first. And Hernandez is out. That's the third out. Inning over. Dodgers add one to their lead on the solo homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the A's designated hitter, Alika Williams.
Alika Williams.
Swings, and this one's flared.
That's foul.
And that's just foul. Line drive, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Batting ninth, shortstop.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Williams gets his lead at first. Nobody out. In the air, right field. Tucker under it. One away.
Up next for the A's, center fielder Henry Bolte.
So the lineup flips over, and now the center fielder, Henry Bolte. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single.
Ball one. Hey.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Up the middle. The flip to second. Double play.
You're out.
What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 2 and the A's nothing.
Now pitching for the
Elvis
A's,
Alvarado
number
gets handed the rock out of the pen.
37.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Leading off for the Dodgers, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
And first offering is fouled off.
Let's go green and gold, baby. Let's go.
Nice grab. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman Max Muncy.
Let's go green and gold, baby. Let's go.
Muncy in his 10th season, 35 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012.
No, that's down.
Late with the swing there.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
And
Ball
the
2
1-2 misses to even the count. Got him swinging.
Up next, for the Dodgers, second baseman Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. 0 for 1 so far.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Up the middle, Langoliers. On to first. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. It's the Dodgers 2 and the A's nothing. Bottom 4, leading off, Shea Langoliers.
Second baseman, Shea Langoliers.
And a foul ball. Inside,
no.
just missed.
You know, these A's, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger. I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen. He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And the 0-2.
Ball
Just
inside.
missed.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Heim
No.
takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. The Dodgers up by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Hee-haw!
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down that time. We played 4. It's the Dodgers 2 and the A's nothing. We go to the top of the 5th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Dalton Rushing.
You know,
Ball.
these Dodgers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Outside. Ball 2. And there's
Ball
a
3.
ball. That one
Ball
misses.
4. Take your
So
base.
a leadoff walk.
Up next,
Maybe a little
for the
loss of focus
Dodgers,
on the
the
mound right
designated
there.
hitter,
Pretty much
Alex
gifted him
Freeman.
first base with a quick free pass.
Get 2.
There
D-Rod.
was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
The 0-1.
Ball 1. Up. Ball 2.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. Rushing aboard here at first with nobody out. Battling here as he fouls it away. In the air to left center. Thomas on the move to the gap. Brings it in.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder Andy Pajes.
One out man at first. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pajes. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman Freddie Freeman.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Elvis Alvarado out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
They
for
turn
the
things over to the southpaw, number 61. This
Hey.
southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Let's go green and gold, baby. Let's go.
That's
Hey.
in there. 0-1.
Let's go, Gage.
Ball.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Let's go green and gold, baby. Let's go.
Sliced hard but foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. This one in the air right field. Butler towards the line. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And that is that. So a strong showing here from the A's bullpen. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the A's nothing. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
Now the
off
left
for
fielder,
the
Colby
A's,
Thomas.
left fielder,
Well, these fans
Colby
definitely want to get
Thomas.
involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on. You know,
Ball
these
one.
Athletics just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone.
Ball
You can't
outside.
do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Not even close there. 3 balls, no strikes.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
That one
Yeah.
in there across the letters. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That ball's carrying. Out of here! A solo shot. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
That's an incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and driving it out the other way. That's how you practice it in the cage. Incredible when you can translate it into the ball game.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Oh, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And the lefty with the 0-1. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Movement in the bullpen. Alex Vesia, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Klein, the right-hander, also getting loose. Freeman takes it to the bag, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
For the A's, third baseman,
Max Muncy up next for the A's. Struck out looking his first time. Ball one, no strikes.
Ball.
Lauer fires. Out towards right center field. Out number 2.
Up next for the A's, designated hitter, Alika Williams.
Not able to hold up on that pitch in the dirt. Strike one.
No, that's a ball.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Last half of inning number 5. This one in the air, center field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. A's draw closer on this homer, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Mookie Betts
Leading
steps
off
to the
for
plate
Los
for the
Angeles,
Dodgers.
Shortstop Mookie Betts.
Ball.
Activity in the bullpen. Justin Sterner getting ready to go. Betts thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Fouled off down the right side. And
Ball
Mookie
3.
takes. Fouled off left side. That one
Take your
misses.
base. Ball
So a
4.
lead-off walk.
Up next,
Man,
for the
that's a
Dodgers,
tough one to
left
take on the
fielder,
full count, but I
Teoscar
guess he saw it
Hernandez.
really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Swing and a bouncer. Grabs it barehanded to first. He
No,
beats
he's in
it
there
out, and the
safe.
tapper turns into an infield single.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
And
Ball
another
inside.
ball.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Max Muncy up next for the Dodgers. Right down to shoot. That's strike one. First and second, no outs. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Next pitch in for a strike. Full count now.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Third baseman, Max Muncy.
Ball one, no strikes. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Two on, one out. Bounce to the right. Flips it. One at second. On to first. Save. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
That's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
First and second, 2 outs. Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1. 2 on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Ripped to right. Brings it in. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Alex Vesia.
He's got some of the best swing and miss stuff going right now. He's striking out hitters at a very high rate this year, so this should be fun to watch.
Leading off for the Athletics, shortstop Joshua Kuroda. Brower.
That one fouled off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. Still 2 challenges left for them. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Man, how many times do you see 3 fastballs in an at-bat like that? I'm sure once he got to 2 strikes, he was trying to stay back for something off speed and just not ready for that 3rd fastball.
Let's go, Henry.
Foul ball there. The Dodgers leading by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one could be trouble. Around second now, going for 3. The relay, the tag, and he's out trying for 3.
Well, I think the base runner assumed that he was going to be able to make it to 3rd pretty easily, but a really nice relay from the outfielder to the cutoff man, and they got him easily.
Shea Langoliers up next for the A's.
Ball 1.
Let's go, Shea.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the A's, first baseman Nick Hurt.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Langoliers on at second with 2 down. In the air, left field. And that will end the inning. The A's strand one. Score holds. It's 3-1. We go to the top of the seventh, and now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Alex Freeland.
No. Yep.
Here's a 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Ball.
One now. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman Freddie Freeman.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Number 61 won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
So a new
the
pitcher on the mound for the
Number
A's,
60,
Justin Sterner.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And here's Freddie Freeman. 0 for 3 in this one.
Yeah. I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
On a bounce right side. Throws to first, and Freeman is retired. That's out number 3. Dodgers down in order, but they still lead it 3-1.
Now pitching for the
They
Dodgers.
go with one of their
number
more experienced
41,
arms in this spot,
Stewart.
Brock Stewart. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Leading off for the Athletics, catcher Jonah Hines.
Swing and a foul out of play. swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Colby Thomas.
Ball.
The Athletics with the tying run at the plate here, the bottom of the seventh.
Ball.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So now with one away and a man at second. And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
No.
Liner snagged at first. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. It's the Dodgers 3 and the A's 1.
Leading off for the
Here's
Dodgers,
Mookie now. He
shortstop,
blasted one
Mookie
out earlier in the
Betts.
third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
That's
Ball
too
one.
low, and it's 1-0. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the first out.
For the Dodgers, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
That
That's
one's
the ball.
upstairs, ball one. Close
Ball,
one,
no.
doesn't get the call. And the count is 2-0. In the air to left center. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
So here's Kyle Tucker now, 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Right.
There's a strike. Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 can give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have
No,
left.
that's in.
High fly ball, right field. And that'll do it. Offense held in check there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the A's 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
That pitch gets the corner. Strike one. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Tanner Scott, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Hernandez warming up as well.
Right through there for a strike. 0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
The high heat, too much on that one.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Ball, that's down.
The 1-0. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The Dodgers up by 2 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. 2 out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Brock Stewart is done. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for the Dodgers,
Jonathan Hernandez takes over on the mound.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Now it's the shortstop.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Ah!
Ground ball right side. Rojas throws to first in time. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. Nothing doing there for the A's. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Misses off the plate. And now 3-0. That one misses. So leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
For the Dodgers, second baseman Miguel Rojas.
Misses again, 5 in a row. This one in the air, center field. Bolte gets under it, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Dalton Rushing.
One out, man at first. Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one fouled off. A sliding stop. The feed for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Foul ball. And now the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Rushing the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 1 left for LA, and the score stays 3-1.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Tanner Scott.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Back to the top of the order. Here's the center fielder, Henry Bolte.
Center fielder, Henry Bolte.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
No, that's a ball.
Pitch down.
The A's with the tying run at the plate. And the home team trying to pull it out. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The tying run at the plate. In the air, right field. Tucker under it. He's got it.
Up next for the A's, first baseman Nick Kurtz.
And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. 1 for 3.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Ball.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. A 2-run shot,
That's a clutch hit in a big moment. You can't ask for a better time to get a swing like that. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Ball.
And the 1-0. Action in the pen down there. Jack Dreyer, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Close, but called a ball. And now 3-0. Catcher challenge will take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Gets him to chase after that one.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
The 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Hard ground ball for a base stop. And the winning run is aboard. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Tanner Scott departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Now on the bump, Jack Dreyer.
86.
The
Jack
offense
Dreyer.
will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Next up for the A's, Colby Thomas. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. One down, winning run at first. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Not close with that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Battling here as he fouls it away. One and two now. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That's a really good take.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. One down, winning run on at first. And misses inside.
Well, on this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Dave.
And he walked him. And after a long battle, the walk moves the winning run into scoring position. one away, and the game-winning run stands at second. Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Throw comes in quickly, and the winning run at third now with only 1 gone.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Now with the winning run at third, they're looking for a ball to the outfield, but that inning-ending double play is in order.
Pitch hitter coming on, Darryl Hernandez. He comes up with a chance to walk it off. That's a strike. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. It's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Ground ball, left side, down the line, and it's foul. The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Jack Dreyer will depart, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Will Klein.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
And next is the designated hitter, Alika Williams. And he takes one right on the black. And it's 0-1. Williams wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Williams trying to send this to extra innings. And that one fouled off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The winning run crosses the plate, and the A's walk it off and win it 4-3.
When you're down 2 runs in the 9th inning, the odds are definitely stacked against you, but they found a way to come up with some big hits. They scored 3 runs for the win. What an incredible way to finish this ball game.
Three, our final score. The A's hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.